As a Man Thinketh Summary. Chapter 1. Thought and Character. The aphorism as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he profoundly impacts a person's life. It encompasses every aspect of a man's existence and is so comprehensive that it affects his every circumstance and condition. A man's character is the sum of all his thoughts. Just as a plant cannot grow without a seed, every man's action springs from his thoughts. Thoughts are the source of both joy and suffering. Thoughts determine a man's destiny. If a man's thoughts are impure, he will experience pain and suffering, while pure thoughts bring joy and peace. Man is not created by artifice but is a growth by law. In thought, the law of cause and effect is just as absolute and undeviating as in the material world. A noble and godlike character is not a matter of chance or favor but is the result of continued effort in right thinking. Man is responsible for his destiny. He forges the weapons by which he can destroy himself or build heavenly mansions of joy, strength, and peace. By the right choice and proper application of thought, man can ascend to divine perfection. Man holds the key to every situation as a being of power, intelligence, and love and the master of his thoughts. If he digs deep into the mine of his soul, he can find every truth about his being. He is the maker of his character, the molder of his life, and the builder of his destiny. Chapter 2. Effect of Thought on Circumstances. This passage highlights our thoughts' power and their impact on our lives. The author uses the analogy of a garden to show how our minds can be cultivated with positive, beneficial thoughts or overrun negative, harmful ones. By consciously choosing to cultivate our thoughts and weed out negative ones, we become the masters of our own lives and can shape our circumstances and destiny. The author also suggests that our outer conditions are connected to our inner state, meaning that our thoughts and beliefs can influence the events and situations we experience. Ultimately, the passage encourages us to take responsibility for our thoughts and to recognize our creative power in shaping our lives. By doing so, we can become the rightful masters of ourselves and our destinies. This passage discusses the relationship between a person's thoughts and their circumstances in life. Allen argues that a person's mental state directly impacts their external conditions. He believes everyone thought a person had planted a seed in their mind that will eventually grow into an action or circumstance. Good thoughts, therefore, will result in good outcomes, while negative thoughts will lead to negative outcomes. Allen also argues that people are responsible for their circumstances. He believes that a person's thoughts and desires determine their fate, and that external circumstances do not cause their situation. Allen suggests that people must improve themselves to improve their circumstances and that true prosperity comes from a harmonious alignment of a person's inner and outer life. The passage emphasizes the importance of self-control, self-purification, and good character. Allen argues that a person's habits, whether good or bad, significantly impact their circumstances. He believes that suffering is necessary for purification and that it is through suffering that a person can become pure. Allen also argues that a person's habits and circumstances are interconnected and that changing one's habits can lead to a change in their circumstances. Overall, As a Man Thinketh encourages readers to take responsibility for their thoughts and actions and work on self-improvement to achieve success and happiness. Chapter 3. Effect of Thought on Health and the Body. The power of the mind over the body is immense. The body is merely a vessel for the mind to operate through, and it will respond to the thoughts and emotions produced by the mind. Whether these thoughts and emotions are consciously chosen or automatically expressed, the body will obey them. Negative thoughts and emotions can hurt the body. If one dwells on fearful thoughts, it can lead to a rapid decline in health. Anxiety can demoralize the entire body, leaving it susceptible to disease. Similarly, even if not acted upon physically, impure thoughts can take a toll on the nervous system. On the other hand, positive and beautiful thoughts have the power to rejuvenate the body. When one thinks happy and uplifting thoughts, they can manifest in the body through youthfulness and beauty. The mind and body are interconnected, and the state of one affects the other. It is essential to be mindful of the thoughts and emotions the mind produces, as they can profoundly impact the body. One can promote physical and emotional well-being by cultivating positive and healthy thoughts. Taking care of the mind is as important as caring for the body, and the two should be treated as equally important components of overall health. The quality of one's thoughts has a direct impact on the health of the body. When someone allows unclean and impure thoughts to take hold of their mind, it can contaminate their blood and lead to a corrupt body. Conversely, cultivating pure and clean thoughts can lead to a pure and healthy body. Merely changing one's diet will not be enough to achieve proper health if the mind is still filled with impure thoughts. When people purify their minds and emotions, they naturally lose the desire for contaminated food and unhealthy habits. Guarding the mind is essential for achieving physical health and well-being. Positive thoughts powerfully affect the body and can help dissipate illness and disease. Similarly, cultivating goodwill and positivity can help dispel grief and sorrow, providing comfort and solace during difficult times. Conversely, negative thoughts such as ill will, cynicism, suspicion, and envy can create a self-made prison, trapping a person in a cycle of negativity and contributing to poor physical health. One can break free from this cycle and achieve proper health and happiness by focusing on positive thoughts and emotions. Chapter 4. Thought and Purpose. An intellectual accomplishment only occurs when thought is linked with purpose. Those who lack a central purpose in life are vulnerable to petty worries, fears, and troubles, leading to failure and unhappiness. In a universe that evolves through power, weakness cannot persist. To achieve success, a person must conceive of a legitimate purpose and make it the central point of their thoughts. They must devote themselves to its attainment, focusing on their purpose and not allowing their thoughts to wander. Although failure may occur, the strength of character gained is a true measure of success, forming a new starting point for future power and triumph. Just as a physically weak person can become strong through training, a person with unproductive thoughts can make them strong through correct thinking. To think purposefully is to join the ranks of strong individuals who see failure as a pathway to attainment. A person must mentally mark out a straight pathway to achieve their purpose, avoiding doubts and fears that disintegrate efforts. Doubts and fears must be rigorously excluded as they are enemies of knowledge and lead to failure. Those who conquer doubt and fear will conquer failure and find success. In a world that values power and purpose, doubt and fear have no place in achieving intellectual accomplishment. Chapter 5. The Thought Factor in Achievement. People's thoughts are the primary determinant of their success or failure. A person's qualities, such as strength, weakness, purity, or impurity, are their own and not influenced by others. Only an individual can alter these qualities within themselves, not others. Happiness and suffering are internal and dependent on one's thoughts and beliefs. A strong person cannot help a weaker person unless the weaker individual is willing to change and become stronger. The weaker person must put forth the effort to develop the strength they admire in others. To succeed, an individual must give up selfish and animalistic tendencies. However, they must also sacrifice a portion of themselves to control their thoughts and take on serious responsibilities. The ideas an individual chooses to adopt limit their potential success. The universe does not favor greedy, dishonest, or vicious people. It may appear they are succeeding, but the universe genuinely favors honesty, generosity, and virtue. To maintain victories achieved through proper thought, an individual must remain watchful. Many people fall back into failure when they believe success is assured. Those who achieve little must sacrifice little, while those who achieve much must sacrifice much. To attain high, one must sacrifice greatly. Chapter 6. Visions and Ideals. Dreamers play a crucial role in sustaining the world by creating invisible ideas that guide humanity toward progress. Their beautiful visions inspire and nourish individuals, even amidst trials and hardships. Remembering and appreciating the dreamers who have come before us is essential as their ideals continue to shape our world today. The afterworld, or heaven, is made possible by the contributions of composers, sculptors, painters, poets, prophets, and sages. Their work has made the world more beautiful. Without them, humanity would be lost. We must value and honor the creators who shape our society. Individuals who hold lofty ideals and beautiful visions within their hearts can bring them to life if they remain faithful to them. Examples include Columbus' discovery of a new world and Buddha's attainment of a spiritual world. We must cherish our visions and ideals to make them a reality. Those who lack understanding and insight only see the surface-level effects of events and circumstances. They attribute success to luck and fortune without acknowledging individuals' hard work and sacrifices to achieve their goals. The trials, failures, and struggles individuals overcome to gain experience are often overlooked. These individuals are unaware of the dark times and complex journeys that successful individuals have faced. Instead, they focus only on the outcome, calling it good fortune. The visions and ideals we hold in our minds and hearts shape our lives, and we must hold on to them to become our best selves. Chapter 7. Serenity. Maintaining a calm mind is precious wisdom from long and diligent efforts in self-control. It is a sign of maturity gained through experiences. Someone who has achieved inner calmness has also learned to adjust and interact harmoniously with others. As people become more composed, their chances of succeeding in life increase. Even a trader can improve their business by enhancing their self-control and serenity. People will always prefer to do business with individuals who exhibit a calm and composed demeanor. A serene and steady person is highly regarded, like a tree that provides shade in parched land or a rock that provides shelter during a storm. No matter where you are or your life circumstances, you must understand that there are moments of joy. Your ideal future awaits you, just like a sunny shore in the ocean of life. Self-control is the foundation of inner strength, proper thinking is the key to mastery, and calmness is the source of power. So, speak to your heart and say, "Peace, be still." In conclusion, it is essential to recognize the value of a calm mind, acquired through patience and self-control. Calmness allows us to interact better with others and achieve tremendous success in life. Despite our challenges, remaining steadfast and maintaining a positive outlook is crucial. The ability to remain composed and collected in difficult situations shows strength, mastery, and power. Conclusion. As a Man Thinketh, written by James Allen, is a timeless and thought-provoking book that delves into the power of the mind and its influence on our lives. As a reader, I found the book to be both inspiring and transformative, providing profound insights into the role of our thoughts in shaping our reality. Thanks for watching.